Alright. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Art Day. Happy stream. Hello, welcome. How's everyone doing? Welcome in, Relo. Thank you for the bits. Hope you're reading amazing things that shit's going down in. Get that lore. Hello, Jazzy the Witch. Hello, Purple. Purple on YouTube. I didn't even know you were on here anymore. I don't think I've seen that user in so long. Hello, Zen. Or Zaid. Zaid. Oh lord. Moongiu? Moongia? I suck at names, I'm so sorry. Hello, Fuzzleberry. Welcome, welcome. It's so nice to see everyone. For some reason, I feel like I haven't streamed in forever, even though I streamed last Saturday. My weeks are going by so weirdly. I don't know what time and space I'm in anymore. Work be stressing me out that time doesn't exist. I'm probably still tired because I didn't fall asleep until like 2 in the morning last night. Me and a couple of friends decided we were going to play Pete's latest update, and within 2 hours and 16 minutes we did it, and the extra map at the end, which was a complete surprise to 2 of us because the other one had did that and knew exactly what was happening. And in the goddamn dungeon area, 2 of us got separated from the third person, and I eventually made one misstep and got separated for the other person, and I made it up. I did it. I was able to be a gamer. I'm still so surprised I was able to do it. And as long as this game has been out, I struggled so hard to get Bing Bong to the top on my run. I did it. I finally did it. Did that? I swear, that map was so much better than the volcano. I'd rather have the dungeon one anytime. Although, the Gloom map. The Gloom map is something. I think it's a great addition. The mechanics cool. The challenge is really nice. But we're on Tenderfoot. I don't know how you're supposed to do that normally. That should be hard. Because good lord. Frogs are terrifying. That's because I started today my first YouTube TikTok channel and uploaded your first video today. Well, congratulations. I hope it goes well. Good luck. And I hope you get your stuff into that algorithm, no matter how hard it is, because it sucks. How am I? I'm alive. I'm working. I'm working it, you know? I'm here. I'm ready to get started on these concept things that I've started so long ago. I don't know if anyone's gonna remember that I started these forever ago. I'll switch to it. Hey-ya! I started these forever ago. I just never got to finish it. These are the character design concepts that are made for one of 6 regions in our game project with me and Banubi. Something like that. And at this stage, after making concept outfits and stuff, which are these, I moved on to the 21 characters. I also have the sketch out concept, then I picked 10 of them, reworked them a tiny bit, and finalized them. I'm lacking, guys. I'm lacking so hard. But if I finish these today, I'll be very happy. So, I really do like that new area. It's really cool. and not to spoil anything, there's a new map at the end, and you have to bring up 4 things from each map up to the top. And then it unlocks this new area. And it is pretty cool. It was pretty cool. What layer am I on? Okay. First, old man. I think I remember we had an idea. Let me do regular cat sized. We saw like a really cool looking cat. And she's like, what if that was like an elder of this region? It's gotta be all fluffy. Maybe not the cheeks. Maybe his cheeks are a little more... So think of an old cat. Their fur is a little more maybe matted. Kind of just everywhere. There's something of my old cat. His old bastard. Maybe not an elder, just the old cranky man of the village. Look at him. He's gonna yell at you to get off his lawn. Yes. I should work on... Yes, work on your character. Do it. Do it. Go! What do you do? What are you standing around for? Get motivated. Feel motivated. I'm throwing motivation at you and inspiration. Yeah! Hear that? That's me throwing it. Can't say that. I did do my first video, a collab with someone, and we did voice acting. And I tried my best to be a good YouTuber. Listen, there's no formula of being a good YouTuber. Just gotta have fun. The more you have fun, the more people can tell. People acknowledge it. That you like the content that you're making. Plus, since you're starting out, it's not like you have to treat it like a job or anything. What outfit were we giving the old man? I think it was the one on the end. I managed to figure out what I want my character's armor to be made out of, but my addiction to Sandistry. Oh, I do have news. Speaking of things, I didn't even know if that was a game that you mentioned. It sounds like it was a game. Sounds familiar. A lot of things always sound familiar, but my brain just says, nah, you're dumb. I did end up buying a good chunk of those RPG games that we've talked about in the past. So... October. Be prepared. Your girl is going to be making some... maybe not videos. I don't know yet. I don't know if a channel is going to be coming for like a gaming channel or whatnot. That has not been decided. What has been decided is maybe I will have a stream day, and it has to be like a Friday, where I stream the entire day to get as far as possible in a game. And I think one of them being the Crooked Man, because I've seen it before, never played it myself. Should theoretically be able to get through that. I don't remember the puzzles or anything. So just because I've seen it before doesn't mean I'm good at the game. I'm also what you call a bitch. And if something jump scares me, scream. Panic. Mostly panic. A lot of panic. There's gonna be a lot of panic. But that is the current plan. He was thick looking tail. Big old paw to hold your cane. Wrong button. Either way, I will be playing some of those games. I've gotten a lot of them, and I realize since I only stream like twice a week, I don't know if it's going to even be possible to even play all of them, let alone finish one. Which is why the idea of making videos is a part of it. Like, if I can't finish on stream, I could at least make videos for people to watch. It's definitely my nostalgia hitting, because man, I wanted to see these games again. And I've always actually wanted to experience them. I don't know what I'm doing with this game. The cane has to be designed in a cool fashion. Whoops. Maybe if I hit the right end. I like to think his cane has a bird thing on the end of it. So we're going to imagine it with a bird thing on the end. Yes, yes? Good. Thank you. Anyways. That's the thought. That's the thought for now. For spoopy month. Exactly. What could an old person be wearing as an armor? Depends on how old and experienced they are. I would assume leather. Because it'd be a lot lighter than other ones. At least I'm assuming leather would be a lighter material. What else? And probably... I'd assume anything you could be riding on like a horse or a flying mount. So something that also doesn't bring down what you're riding. Old man. I'm gonna do that one. Huh? More doubloonies. Thank you. Thank you for my doubloons. Try out a Gabison? Gabison? What is that? Is that another game? Don't keep adding. Don't keep adding to my collection. I play Genshin Impact. Oh brother. Oh brother. I've been consistently playing the game every day since I first started. Oh, where am I? There I am. I have both a lot of critique on the game, but also I do really, really enjoy that game. And we're on the quote-unquote last region. I'm sure they're gonna throw another one after this. We've been to heaven and hell. I don't know what's happening in the game. There's so much happening. We're in the end game. That's all I care about. And I did get Odette and the kid with the puppy. I just keep calling him Puppy. I haven't explored the region yet, because I haven't even done the last one in Nodcry, the extra one. I'm a little behind. Just a little. But yes, I am a Genshin Impact player. Bum, bum. It's not hard to see what I'm doing because the reference is in the way. I had a thing. Wanted to use the idea of Tangy, so what if we use more feather-like looking things? It's not actually feather, but it's cut to look like wings or feathers. I'm not liking that. Oh, so much. They're generally cheaper though through history, and also nearly as good as leather. Oh, so it's a type of material. If not better in certain scenarios. That's not one I've ever heard about. But it's just a type of leather? And so I should have expected there's different kinds of leather. Because in my brain, leather is just always the same thing, no matter what. No need to go through every single one all at once. I think Japan used bamboo. Yeah. But it depends on what you're using it for. That bamboo was mostly used for... I can't think of the names of things. Like smaller things that you would have like on your legs and maybe arms. And I think shields, question mark? I also don't know if I'm saying it right. Gabi-sun? Gabi-sun? That's what I'm going to be saying. Gabi-sun, thank you for the bits. Is a quilted wool jacket used during medieval time that is very defensive. It was cheaper than leather armor, more flexible, and blocks blunt blows and light sword blows better than leather. Leather blocks harder blows that weren't flexible. Funny how you say this, and this sounds like great material we could be using in the region I'm working on right now. Oh, I have seen this before. I didn't know I had a name. Ah. Is this something that would be very warm? Wondering about ages. Because for a winter I said, it's supposed to be melons. There's so many. It was often combined with chainmail since chainmail was good for a sword block, but bad for blunt blows. That I know. And since both were lightweight, it was fairly great armor combination. Interesting. Because I know chainmail is used. Hi, Blue. Chainmail is used for slashing attacks. Like, you can't, like, cut. If you're going for cuts and slashing, that's what chainmail is really good for. When you combine it with the other one, now you have both of those aspects protected. How did I not know the name of that? Like, I've seen that before, too. I am a fraud. Okay, I don't like this. I like the idea that my head pondered, but I don't like it here. I think it's also just too long. It looks fine on the Cheeb concept. I don't think it looked good that long here. Oh yeah, since my OC is living in a swamp with hags, with hags, I had to think of something they could make a suit of armor out of. So in a swamp area, what if you use moss the same way as you would wool? I think if you use like some kind of binding thing, would have that soft impact, or like a light feel. And I would assume that it could do the same thing as the wool one. Was it Gaby-san? Gaby-san. Jesus. I'm doing great. Don't look at me. The hair is not important. I don't care about the hair. Hair can fix up later. They were both much They were much flexible. They were more flexible than leather armor, but the downside is that Gaby-san is like a heavy winter coat and it gets quite hot. So it's best for colder weather and for short encounters where you can take it off and on. Ah! Well, that answers that other question that I had. But the thing does look pretty thick. Which might be something good for this region. I'm gonna have to bring that up later. Well, I will be putting moss on it, but for the main part of his armor, I wanted something kinda like leather and still true to D&D. And the swamps are not fleshed out at all. I unfortunately know nothing about the D&D world, besides bare basics. I don't know lore stuff. I know D&D exists. Is the project kinda loosely based on D&D principles and ideas? Maybe. That's not where my knowledge comes out of. Okay, Add this one up here. Did I do that one? No, right? No, I mostly have male workers. I have to get rid of the harpy one, because we will not be having harpies in this region. We thought. But we're going to go against that one. I know a fair bit of D&D lore. Oh, leather on the other hand was a lot less hot. I thought leather was also pretty hot if you have it on. since it's also not very flexible, I feel like it gets warm on leather. Like, sticks to your body. It was less hot, and it's still hot, but still was hotter than chainmail or plate mail. I can't imagine wearing leather like that on your body. Ugh. The idea feels heavy and uncomfortable. So instead of going for a frog or something unbelievable like a black dragon, I decided to go with lizard man skin. Since, you know, hags wouldn't care about murdering an entire village of people for their skin to make armor. Probably fair. Terrifying, but probably fair. Okay. I wish I had. You know what? I have a better way of doing this. I have a much better way of doing this. What am I gonna do? We're gonna show how smart I am. I'm so smart. I am the smartest. And no one would ever question me. Nailed it. Lubricated. Thank you. You could say I'm lubed up. Right. To give a little context on the region we're working on, it has a loose base of Japanese, Norwegian, and some. What are they called? I want to say they had Viking inspiration as well. So we're loosely taking from those, mostly for the idea of colder environments. Because the start of Felber, which is it's basically surrounded by mountains. Hello, Banubi. Get out of here. Shoo! You're gonna hear me say something wrong and then correct me. Once you come within the mountain walls, it's not deadpan cold. There's still sun, there's still everything else, but the further in you get, it basically becomes a winterland. I don't know what I'm doing for your hair. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing. The newbie cannot see my weakness. Looks like he'd be a messenger man. Asia with heavy Japanese with wretched snowy climate. Is there also Norwegian? I could have swore there's Norwegian. Or is that supposed to be another region? This guy looks like he'd be a little tour guide, and I don't know why. Oh, more bits. Linen armor is also another armor to use as reference if you want to go for the swamp. Since the armor is made out of thick It's made out of thick pads of woven fiber, so it's quite thick and can block arrow blows fairly well. Decent against slashing, but terrible with blunt blows. Interesting. This is almost the same as the other wool made one. Gabby-san. Oh, Dragon's Maw before it. Oh, they're not close. Never mind. I'd say they're like next to each other. No, they're not. They're literally an ocean away. I know the information on the lore we're doing, I swear. Linen could also work, but it's not as cool as a lizard man skin. That's not as cool as murder. I think the hats. Somebody's not great with this one. I don't know what it is. What is the problem with this one? Damn, give me the Chad chin. Why do men not have good hairstyles? I struggle. Male hair sucks. Oh, the D&D thing wasn't fully for us. Fuzzleberry is doing something that's mostly on D&D. We have D&D inspiration, but not really fully D&D lore-wise. So you get it? Exactly. We love the murder of an entire village just for armor. Those poor lizard people. Just a regular Tuesday for them. This guy looks like he'd be Kristoff. Or these are actually just two flaps. They're just flapping the wind. You need to relax. Relax that arm. It's right, it's a hand. It's concepts. It's a sketch. Don't look at me. Hey, there's a cat scratching on my door. Is this for the harpy one? Yeah. None of that conversation was on our stuff. Plus, I'm getting rid of the harpy. I've already mentioned that. Because we said no harpies. It was an idea. No, we're not going to do harpies. I was told no harpies. So no harpies? I don't know why, I like the idea of this loose fabric falling down. No reason. My brain already wants to get really distracted. It's like, yes, I'm finally working on things. Have you considered Power World? It's like, no, you mustn't. This guy looks lanky. He is long and lanky. It's because I have that part just up to where his chest would be. Make that go down a little further. There's nothing that hat really fits with. I'll figure that one out later. Okay, 3 designs. Done. So how many more to go? We'll do the pregnant one. Don't do it, brain. Focus. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. So for the woman, we want loose fitting clothes. They can easily be adjusted. I'd say there'd be ribbons. Not really ribbons, but what else would you call it? Just ties. I think you'd have to adjust your clothing. Everything would be pretty loose otherwise. This is more for the common woman, common household. Anyway, as I was saying before, is a black man. We got great hairstyles. I don't know about other people though, so don't ask me about hair stuff in regards to like Vikings or Asian groups. I know a tad bit about Indian hairstyles due to mythology. I just suck at hair. I don't know how to do short hair. Long hairstyles I'm pretty okay with. It's a lot easier to experiment with them. The short hairstyles, it's either like a comb over, slight bang, or kind of frizzy or puffy. I don't know what else I could do for that. That in a hairstyle with a hat? It's not. I don't know how hats work. Simple. Simple, simple. And simple shoe, everything very simple. Wah! Ow, my leg. There we go. We have something. I gotta go look at something. Let's go with a pulled back hair. Ah yes, thank you Banubi for hair. I just don't like drawing hair. At least short hair. So my brain ignores any ideas. So it's just like, they all look the same. They don't. Brain just don't like it. More rounded features. Okay. 6 more. Oh, how could you? Now I'm gonna be small. I still need to change the redeem. Change both of the changing ones into one redeem instead of having 2 different ones. Oh, so lazy. So lazy. Do we have a male flipping one? We did. We'll do that one. You're far enough on the inside. This guy has the right to bear arms. He bears arms. Why do I do the bear head? I know this probably does not look like a bear. I just need the idea. It looks like a bear in theory. It's been a long time since I've actually drawn a bear. The arm bearer. Yeah, exactly. You did, see? To have the right to bear arms, you must become the arm bearer. I'm gonna make you a little thicker. He's gonna be a bigger man. Something like this, I would assume, would have that woolen armor. I'm going to take your body and thicken you up just a bit. That way I know what I'm working with. This one is giving Hunter class. The outfits can be changed if you like. They don't have to be one. I know that. I know that. Are you're talking to the main design conceptor right now? I know that. That's why I'm changing them slightly as I go. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. I think I don't know what I'm doing. How good? How good? I'm adding the bear head on this one. I think it's fitting. No! No! Random question related to the book I'm reading. Ooh! Is this gonna be similar like the last one you asked? Which I think was about a specific power. Actually, the last question I remember you asking. Yummy, yummy tap water. The last question I remember you asking was toilet paper. Would you get a certain amount of money if you use this, like a really, like the first made toilet paper. There's nothing but splinters up your computer. Then there was another one. I know there was something on the path. No, that was another book. Okay. Hit me. Hit me. Gimme. These are also really old sketches. I know the anatomy is kind of wrong. Their sketches. Cannot dwindle on them. Fair clause. Now, the toilet paper one wasn't related to the book. Splinter toilet paper was just something we used for real life until fairly recently, mid to 1900s, I believe. I think you're correct on that. I remember did we look it up on stream? I think I don't remember if it was on stream or after, like when toilet paper was invented or what the first one was. Ugh. Toilet paper is old, Splinter free toilet paper is new. Oh, the thought of it still. Ugh. Just ugh. Brother, ugh. Definitely not being creative with sheets. I'd assume most of them have like work boots. So a lot of them would be working with like metal toes. Yeah, they're also in a land of like vast jewelry. I gotta keep that in mind with accessories and things like that. 5 more. 5 more. I want to give a different shape to this kind of hat, but I don't know what. So I like the idea that not only does it help keep shade or the sun out of your eyes, but if you're using it in any kind of winterland, it's keeping any of the snow from out of your face. At least light things of snow. Can you go behind her? No, I think it goes in front of the ear. For some reason behind the ear just seemed correct. Okay, for the question. Alright, Cracks Knuckles. Watch me totally read this in such an amazing way, and I don't stutter a single bit. Him. Anyways, as to my question, imagine you're basically a delivery driver in this scenario, and suddenly, someone has a special request for you to deliver a cure to an extremely deadly poison to their son in time, which would be in a few days. But there will be many assassins going after you. If you accept, you will have some time to prepare before accepting, and they will pay almost... I'm guessing it was supposed to be pay. They will pay almost any price for that delivery. Would you accept the request? And if yes, what's the lowest price you'd accept for it? If I don't got powers or anything, probably not. Listen, good luck to your son. If you're willing to pay any price, why a delivery man? You could hire your own, like, special assassin to do it. Me? No. I think I would fail. Even with other powers and things. I don't know. Not to say that I'm heartless and say, you know what? Fuck your son. Shouldn't have had poison on him. Should have been used to poison damage. I'm just not gonna succeed. Good luck finding someone else, though? If I had something that would aid me on the journey to give the dude the medicine, say powers or some kind of assistance, I don't know if you can put a price on that. I feel like no matter what happens, even if you do it successfully, things are still going to be on your back. Like, you're not safe. Maybe if you do succeed, those assassins still know you. You're potentially in danger forever. I don't think you put a price on endangering my life for the rest of my life. It's a woven basket, I swear. I'm gonna put shorts on this one instead of having skirt dress. I mean, it would have to be it would have to be enough to never need to think about money again. O'Fuzzleberry in the story, it's an extremely rich lord, since he's the head of one of the 5 families, and is offering half his house's fortune for the cure to his son. So that would set you up and your great-great-great-grandchildren up to never have to work a day unless they're buying a yacht every month. I wouldn't be able to buy a yacht every month for the rest of my life? No deal. It's not enough. I still think I'll have to say no on that one. I don't think there's any good that would actually come from it. Plus, if I'm a regular delivery driver, and this guy is so super rich, you tell him you ain't got anyone else? Got no one else that can take this for you? We love Gamba. No, you probably would have to... No, you probably would be able to buy a yacht every month. Your great-great-great-grandchildren probably wouldn't, though. That might... You know, there might be a risk I'm willing to take. No, unless it's invested into actual gold, which would be much easier back then. Would it? Gold's kinda heavy. Imagine just giving gold blocks. And you're just sitting there like, so how do I even transport it? What am I supposed to do with this? Now, another thing I'm gonna have to work on is common disabilities and things like this that would be in this region. I'd say most disabilities in diseases and things like that would come from the fact that they have to mine out a lot of their resources. They got the mines going. They got the coal mines. What was the thing? Was it like black lung? Was it called black lung? I feel like a condition a lot of coal miners ended up getting. Black lung. Is that what it's called? Yes, it was. From coal mine dust and silicon rock dust over years. So that would be one of the common ones. A lot of injuries and stuff would have to be mining related. And then also hunting related. Most physical disabilities would probably be miner's lung and frostbite. Oh, frostbite too. How did frostbite not come to mind first? This is literally a winter region. Well, not all of it. A good bit is a winter region. I'm happy I remember the name though. I'm so good. Recounting physical disabilities caused by parasites. I don't know. It's not one I would think about. I mean, if there's a parasite that could be related to mining or anything mountain-wise. Trying to think. So, like, if there's like specific kind of things you would find in a winter land that's parasite related, but I think most things would be dead, right? This is a fantasy land. I could make up this like a snow viper thing that just lives in people's bodies. I'm open to ideas. Getting distracted on the side. I came from a Welsh coal mining town, so you know. They also often had black scars because when they get cut, the black dust would get in and scar it. But nobody write that down, write that down, write that down. It's not... Coal isn't the only thing. I'm sure coal would probably be one of the most common things that they'd find here. But they are in a land that also has a vast resource of gem and weapon making materials. So a lot of basically metalwork happens here. Of the metalwork, you're gonna find... I think... Did we say magic was common here? I don't remember. Because the other place that we have developed, Drenix, which is basically their big brother region, they're not exactly against magic. It is just far less common because they believe in physical strength. Strength is practically everything to them. If I can punch you, then everything's resolved. It's fine. Where am I? That'd be interesting to look into too. I don't know how in depth we can go into all of it because of the nature of Fire Emblem-like games. I mean, this can just be lore stuff for something later. Not everything in the lore is going to be shown within the game. It'd be nice. I can enter much better on call. Look at this guy. He's trying to... Are you trying to tell me you would like to speak about our project on stream? Huh? Is that what you want? Huh? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Trying to steal the spotlight of my stream? I have 4 more to go. The star stealing the spotlight. You ain't no star. Fuck you. You know, fuck you. You're never coming on my streams again. If I have you on, I have to change my stuff. I still have yet... I'm going back to my old audio stuff. My old audio mixer. So when did we say? I swear to God you said no on herpes. Because we talked about it for some reason. And the consensus was, no, herpes, we don't want to add like another species into the game. So if we keep adding more species, it's more... Okay, well, I'm pretty sure you said no. I'm pretty sure you said no. Pretty sure you said no. There was something. There was a reason. There was a reason. There was a reason. I don't remember the reason. I swear there was a reason. I just don't remember what it was. I think it was just the idea that we're adding too many species in this. That's a lot of species. I also know a good bit about geology and rock formation, but I don't think people care as much about that apparently, since my geology facts never popped off. I like geology facts. I wouldn't say they're popular. I feel like that's probably like the most well-known science, right? Like it was a lot simpler and you learn it a lot younger. Although my brain can't even think of the 3 different rocks. It was igneous, sedimentary. The fuck was the last one? There was 3, right? It wasn't 4. The fuck was the 3rd one? Brain, please engage your like 8th grade rock facts. I do like rocks. Geology was an interesting subject. It was probably the easiest for me to actually understand for science. Fuck biology. My brain can't handle that. I struggled. It was too many, like, fancy names. And yes, as Benubi says, a fun fact is always appreciated here. I'm definitely not procrastinating. Okay, how many did I do? Done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've done 6. We're doing good. Just 4 more. Just 4 more. What was the weasel? I don't remember what this little weasel guy was. I really don't. Was it a weasel or like a cat thing? What was it? We have no harpies. I know what Fatima will be redesigned to. I mean, technically Fatima does need to be redesigned. So. Get them concepts up. Huh? Get them concepts, boy. Get to work. Go, my boyo. My art slave. Go. If you do it, I'll give you a bag of onions. Hmm? Also, if you're putting in a mining down, don't forget the slag pile. What is a slag pile? Deal. I'm glad. Hold on. What is a slag pile? Slag pile. A slag pile is an accumulation of waste material left over from smelting and refining metal ore. Interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Renders as glossy, coarse grain or rock-like aggregate, depending on how the molten material was cooled. Can leach heavy materials into local groundwater. Interesting. That would open a lot more areas of... Actually, Benubi. We have a town that is a ghost town. Metamorphic! That's what it was! Metamorphic! It was Metamorphic Rock! Thank you. Thank you, Boog. Thank you, scientist. Oh, Lord. Okay. The slog pile could be a reason for the ghost town. We have a ghost town in Felber. I want to say it was between the Felber Mountains and Drenix. It was definitely a dead place. Often littered with thugs. Thugs and thieves and bad peoples. Haha, I'm gonna shank you. Give me your gold. A slog pile could be a reason for that to be the ghost town. Anyone that visits it, it's going to risk health issues. Oh, and game mechanic? If you have to fight in near slog pile or anything that is affected by it, the characters on the field could be taking continuous damage, similar to how like Pokemon has poison. Yes, yes, yes. Write that down. Write that down. Look at that. Write that down. Well, considering not many people know the Banded Iron Formation and how over 50% of iron comes from those, or coal seams, and how over 95% of coal comes from those. Oh? So most of coal comes from banded iron formations. Oh no. Banded iron comes from banded iron, at least 50% of it, and then coal can come from coal seams. What is the difference between a banded formation versus a seam? Are those the same thing, or is those actually two different things? I'm curious. That ghost town didn't have a name. I think we named it Snow Rest as a joke. It could still be Snow Rest because it'd be funny. But no, apparently a quite literal coal layer that can reach the size of a multi-story building. And why does a town isn't cool enough? Don't mind me. I'm sorry. A literal layer of coal can be that big? Huh? I have never heard of it. Okay. Your facts are interesting. That is something I've never heard of. Do you, of all people, want me to add more mechanics? Listen. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the beats. Bits, cheers? Are bits and cheers the same things? Thank you for the cheers. They're cheers. Search up coal seams. Okay, hold on. Coal seams. Coal seam is a dark banded layer. Okay, so banded and a seam are the same thing. Okay. Visible rock strata underground. These beds form from ancient plant waste that decayed in swamps, turned into peat and compost over millions of years. And they can reach over 100 feet thick. Holy crap. I'm looking at some where it's just literally just thick black bands in the side of a mountain. And then it's just covered with other colors of rock. That looks so cool. It doesn't look real. Like, it looks so artificial because of how, like, straight the band is. Why is this next one about lava? Thank you, Google. You're so good to me. That would actually be great to look at for environmental pieces for Felbert. Because they have to have all this coal stuff. These coal bands would actually look pretty neat. Write that down, write that down. So I assume these coal seams could also be mined out and used as regular coal, right? Just chunks of coal. But how they're like in the middle of the mountain. You'd be playing Jenga with them. Ugh, okay. Back to work. Did I do the working one where it has the bands around the arms? Yep. I don't think I did that one either. Why, hello, Milky. Welcome, welcome. I missed you so much. You haven't been in my chat in forever. Most coal mines are made in mountains with coal seams. I'm gonna have so many environmental things to make for this place, and now I'm scared. But I'm definitely adding the coal seams as part of the design. It would be such an important feature. And then the slag piles. This could be like one of the workers that have to go into the mines. There could have been an injury that would have to cost an arm. I think with the black scars, while trying to heal, the scarring would actually be black on it. If you had to use a cane that was like half a pickaxe, half like a broken pickaxe, that was repurposed into being like a cane. The idea is they're flowing. The idea is they're flowing. They're flowing. They have a chicken Caesar sandwich. Huh. Joke's on you. I wouldn't eat that. I got McDonald's. You got McDonald's? I won't tell Dakota if you also drop me off some McDonald's. Is that a deal? Is that a deal? I spilled this onto my shirt and now I have to go to the appointment. Nice. I'm so proud of you. Alright. Most clothes are made of the mountains with coal seams. Also, coal seams are virtually impossible to put out because smothering out the oxygen isn't enough, and generally will waste or last over hundreds of years, at least. Centralia, for example, coal fires started back in the 1900s and won't stop until 250 years later? That bit isn't important, I just think it's cool. Actually impossible, because smothering out the oxygen isn't enough. Interesting. And of course, being coal, they're highly flammable and they can burn for such a long time. Huh. I don't know what to do with that part of the information. But that will stay in my brain. So I wonder if you use like attack or something, you end up burning that. I guess in a world of magic, there could be ways to getting around it and being able to actually take it out. Wouldn't have to go too realistic. 3 more designs. 3 more designs. 3 more designs. Bye, Milky. Have fun. Don't get lost in the DMV. Make sure you show off your sauce-stained shirt. I'm telling Cody because you didn't get me anything. Oh, so rude. Best we got is being able to put out gunpowder on someone, then blowing them up with firemint. Don't blow up someone with gunpowder. Since when did we have that? Is that something that you're actually gonna be? Is that another mechanic? I don't remember that one. Alright, next one. Wow. Got the anatomy on some of these. They made. This guy had a pipe. He's smoking that coal. Maybe you say nothing about that hair. Definitely does not look like another character. Two more. Two more. Oh! I saw you. I know you did. I said thank you. Oh, but nobody never listens to me. Can you believe this? Anyway, to talk about banded iron formation, there's a lot of stuff. So that's where we got a lot of that. That's where we got a lot of our iron throughout history, since there is a shit ton of it, since it formed when there was a shit ton of iron particles in the ocean that it was just there. It just be there. Until some of the earliest life started producing oxygen, and it getting heavier due to rust and sinking to the bottom of the ocean gradually for millions of years, and eventually getting pushed up due to continental drift. Are you sure these facts don't pop off? Because that is very interesting. Why have I never heard? I feel like this stuff should be talked about in school. What the hell? How much iron? So, generally, how much in percent-wise is iron in, like, the world? Like, I don't know if I would say, like, unmined or not. I don't know if there would be a general percent of that. Because there's a shit ton before it started rusting. How much is there actually still in the world? I'm so curious. I can believe that he doesn't listen to you. Yes. Thank you, Fizzleberry. He doesn't listen to me. He never listens to me. I added that mechanic a while ago. Shows how much you look at my side project. Okay, listen. Listen. Mechanics. They hurt my brain. No, it's screw you. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. You upset me. I will never finish this. Fuck you. 2 more designs. Oh, why does this take me so long? You know what I should do? Save. Hit the save button. Come now. We don't learn real interesting things in school. That's for boys. You're so right. How could I? How could I even have a brain? Do you think that? So rude of me. Okay. Big fluffy coat. I like the shape of that head. I need it. Done. Billions of metric ton, at least, most likely. We consume a lot of resources, but generally some of the more abundant materials in the world is quite vast. You know what I remember learning about? Something that we don't have a vast majority of for some reason is sand. There's a story where sand is running low, and for some reason there's a like black market for sand. That still seems like such a weird thought. Like that, there's no way that's a thing, right? How are we running out of sand? What is the sand being used for? Who's eating sand? Who's eating up our sand? I feel like this thing that's attached to the... What if this was her hands? What if this is just like a little hand warmer that's just attached to the belt? That way you don't have to just have it on your hands. Yeah, that looks like a hand. You have a big old schnoz. One more. See? I can't remember. Did you add the Felber Tiefling to the concept sheet? No. I could add one here, actually. That could be the last one. Actually, no, the Tieflings are supposed to be the Tengu ones, though, right? Because we need to concept how they would look. So no, I don't think we've done anything for that. There's slightly over 1 trillion metric ton of natural coal in the world. Was the sand most likely being used to expand shorelines? That's not what I heard. But yeah, I think that's where the black market came into. Like, they had to buy sand to expand the shorelines. Yes and no, we aren't running out of all the sand, but we are running out of usable sand for building materials, like concrete. What? Jeez, I swear I know how to read. But we are running out of usable sand for building materials, like concrete, which we basically make all of our massive buildings from. What is the difference between usable sand and then something like beach sand? So I assume all sand is just kind of the same, is it not? Besides maybe like coloration, maybe. Or I guess... yeah, I would assume just coloration. I guess how like grainy it is compared to other ones, like there's softer sand versus crunchy sand. The Zora ones. Are those ones supposed to be the... We'll talk about that one later. My brain is not working. You know, sand is very different depending on the area. Did not know that. The difference is that one is usable and the other isn't. Thank you, Banubi. Kick him out. Get him out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. That guy sucks. Yep, me eating all the sand, but I don't think I'm the problem. Puzzle, you're eating the usable sand. How are we supposed to make our concrete now? No volume right now, but I had a sweater left in my car, so I'm saved. Aw, that's no fun. What do I do with this last one? No, I haven't done that one, have I? I think it's supposed to be more of a male outfit, but fuck it, we bolt. Having a back pose was a bad idea on here. It's great for one of them, but not all the way. The water almost went so well to the feet. Lurker and cat. But I can't eat the unusable. It's sand, it's unusable. Ah, you're so right. Oh, there's a Milky in the other chat. Lurking on two of them. Ah, no. Banu, get me some captions stat. I'm sure that'll work out. Fuck it, we ball and some humming. Thank you. Your captions are fantastic. Sand can be made out of virtually any small rock. The sand we can use for glass has to be fine quartz crystals, for example. Some sand has dead animal material, and some sand is parrot fish poop. Most white sand beaches are made from this. Huh. Some sand is made from volcanic rock. River sand is generally a lot more smoother, etc. Okay. Shows what I know about sand. You better be giving me food. Someone better be giving me food. Two of you mentioned food, and I ain't got nothing. It's because you guys hate me. Survive. I don't care. My autocorrect keeps changing beaches to bitches for some reason. I'm glad. That's kind of funny. Because honestly, the line, most white sand bitches are made from this. Them bitches, them white sand bitches. You should have a water animation where you splash your head with a cold bowl. That means I have to animate. Although I could. I'm not gonna make any animations and things for the setup I have now. Because my other setup that I keep talking about and I haven't worked on in a while, that one's gonna have newer things. And all that jazz. Alright, for the concepts, the 21 character concepts are complete. I'm just gonna clean up some instances though. That way it looks a bit cleaner. Look at that old man. He be so old. He old man. Why do I have 21? I accidentally delete. It's fine. Alright. That's a little cleaner. Let's see. I did it. Gonna be proud of me. Matter of fact, send me McDonald's. Because I did so good. Right now. Hand it over. Give me a double cheeseburger. Fries on the side. Stat! Milky has a 3-stream streak? Oh my god. And a rainbow glassed goat. The emotes you guys find on here will always amuse me. I hope you know that. There is iron sand and some beaches are made out of it. It's not completely just sand, but normal sand with heavy amounts of iron particles in it. Not just iron sand. So it's iron sand on top of other, or mixed with normal sand. Magnetic beach. How would you be able to go to the beach with iron sand and try to use like a metal detector? I'd assume you'd virtually not be able to find anything that way, right? Unless they're so advanced. I'll get you a Borgoid later. Thank you. That's what I need. I need Borgoid. Nani? Nani the fuck? Okay. I did this. Now the next step would be picking 10 of these. Adding color and ideas. And throwing them into the thing. And I have to draw 10 of them all over again. Ah! That's a later problem, but maybe I'm sending this over to you. Where the frick do I put any of these files? In the project folder, probably. Concepts. So, maybe I will throw these at you and then we can discuss which ones we want to actually finalize later. Did we ever do color concepts on the outfits? Like, I see one on the one I have, but did we ever have a final version? Is it gotta say? I don't remember. Okay. But maybe what we draw now. Nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure that out. I think bog iron. Never heard of that. Is an underutilized aspect of fantasy. The underutilized aspect of fantasy doesn't explore, which sucks because bogs in fantasy often is associated with magic, using estric, fey, or dark magic. So imagine like using this weaker iron, since it's so impure, but it has inherent fey magic, since it's the only iron the fey can handle or whatnot. I've never heard of bog iron, especially not in the context of fantasy. Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a split.
Why do I yawn every time I stretch? Stretching means sleepy time. Time for a nap. Cast drawing concepts of fellow people which are Asian and with heavily Japanese experience. For the game you're trying to plan, yeah. The game that we will one day get somewhere with. So many things are in concept stages, but also no start to the actual gameplay. We even have like UI ideas, but we don't have. The story isn't finished. We have beginning, some middle things. Yawn equal EP time. Exactly. See, Rama gets it. Also, welcome. But bits and pieces of the middle. Do we have concrete, like, middle point? Like, absolute middle point? So I don't remember. We have so many things that are within the... between the middle and end, or the beginning and end. But nothing that screams, this is the height of the game. So many things, so many ideas. Alright, back to the bog iron. Bog iron is just iron that built up in bogs, which is somewhat common, but it's extremely impure iron, so is terrible to make weapons out of unless heavily refined, but places like Scotland heavily relied on it during medieval times. Huh. Why have I never heard of this before? Well, I'm guessing because you can't exactly make... saying you can't make weapons out of it. Is there other things you could make out of it? Assuming it can be used for something without having to be heavily refined, like you would for weapons, right? There would have to be some use for it. Absolute middle point is driving the undead out of. So the beginning of. So the absolute middle point is the beginning of like the big rush, the big move, the game plan, the thinklings, the funklings. For the entirety of the point of the story. Not even just medieval times, just in general since before its inception. No, you can make weapons out of bog iron. I meant to say you can't make good weapons out of it. Okay. But you can still make weapons. Interesting. So if it would be, I'm guessing it'd be like brittle material, right? Ah, we did have colors. Thank you. Those are really old colors. Actually, I'm looking at like, huh. So that definitely got redone. Ew. Our color combo kind of sucked too. I know I put the colors in there, right? They all sucked. Bad colors. That would be redone. Okay, I'm done with being distracted. Now that I've finished this, I don't know what my next step is. Guys, I didn't plan this far. Guys, I didn't plan. Could you believe it? I didn't plan. What if I hopped on Minecraft? And we talked as I dig a giant hole for a tree farm in my garden. Very tempting. Most famous was the bog iron katanas that couldn't handle itself well. So you know about bog iron and never told me? If you did, do not mention that. Do not mention that part. It didn't exist. You're lying. Chat, he's a liar. Oh, I have. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Nope. Nope. No, you didn't. I like weapons a lot. Well, yeah, you've talked about katanas. I don't think you've ever talked about bog iron. No. What I realized? I forgot to change my category to art. I'm so good at Twitch. I'm so good at Twitch. I'm the goodest at Twitch. Oh wait, we did have recent ones. Okay. These are much, much better. They're a vastly gray looking region. A lot of their colors probably going to be coming from gems and accessories. Artist moment, not planning it fully. I've done that a fair bit.
I do it a little too much.
I knew the concepts weren't going to take me that long, even though we're 2 hours into the stream. In my defense, how could you guys distract me the entire time? So rude. I could have been done with this. What I do to entertain you guys. Anyways. No, I definitely have, but you're always tuning in. No, I don't know. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. I would never. Bog irons are great for making sharp blades like katanas since it's hard but brittle, so it can keep a great edge and so can be really sharp. But also can shatter fairly easily. It also surprisingly corrosive resistant from what I hear. So corrosive resistant? Huh. I've never looked into how or why. I do actually remember you talking about it. No, don't agree with him. Don't agree with him. Relo, whose team are you on? You're supposed to be on my team, right? You're on my team, right? Come on. Don't do this to me. I could go and continue something else. I was working on another character before this. I could bring that up. Hello, Kane. He's naked, but he's not that kind of naked. Making this monster guy into a human, which this was the first concept years ago. Your hair's not the same. You don't change. You're fine. You, though. Mostly trying to rework his fit. And actually figure out metal things. Cause I don't know how cyborgs work. But I think I got a good idea and indication of how it's placed on his body. Don't ask me any details of how stuff works or why it's placed there. I don't know mechanicals. But the outfit goes hard. That's what I'm good at. Good at outfit. As long as the outfit goes hard. Oh, let's see, old belts. Then nothing matters. Also, this is the most, like, detailed kind of shoe I've ever done. And it goes pretty hard. Not gonna lie. It goes pretty hard. So I guess I'll be working on this because I've actually been liking this design. Where's my bitmap emote? Okay, listen. Listen. For you, I will have him on the screen. I may or may have commissioned the newbie to make me something amazing. Look at him. This is how I feel looking at my shoes. The shoes I'm designing. Look at him, he's a supportive boyfriend that's looking at his boyfriend's drip like, hell yeah, dog. Your grippers are covered with that amazing drip. Ah, God, I'm so good at... Am I cool yet, guys? Bitmap definitely has, like, Gen Z dialogue. 10 and 10 would be commissioned again. Yes. Speaking of commissions, if you would like a commission from either me or Banubi, we are both on VGen. VGen.co/AnimeNeco63 or Banubi3017. But definitely want to commission me more. Like, I'm the cooler version. Right? Huh? Wait, I make boots. Look at these boots. Stellar. The design looks so cool so far, so understandable. Thank you. I had to look at so many different boot designs. So I'm like, how do people come up with designs for feet? I don't understand. Shoes have like one function. How are you thinking of so many things to make this one function look cool? Name raw button. I have that coming down. I feel like I have the back half a little too small. Also, this angle's killing me. I don't know why this angle of foot is like just not working. I guess because I have it too tilted. Maybe that'll help? Shoes are like my enemy in drawing too, not gonna lie. It's just, I don't understand how people make really good boot design or just shoe designs. I'm just not I'm not creative enough to really understand shoes. Cause I'm not a shoe person. I'm just not. So therefore, I will struggle to find anything interesting about shoes that would make me want. I think it's so small. Your foot small. Your foot small. I'm gonna get this. Just you wait. And we're gonna delete that part. Okay, we're gonna make the bare basics. Get the idea first. I think that's what's killing me right now. I don't actually have the foot drawn out. Yeah. Is that how big your foot should be? Yes. They're thick-looking shoes. Gotta be thick. It'd be especially a struggle on like anthro characters, because like paws. Yeah, I struggle with those ones too. Usually they're just regular shoes and they just have heels on them. I'm not very creative with that. In Sneakery where the paw beans kind of just pop out. I've seen a lot of those. I draw boobs. Thank you, Banuri. You're so helpful. I'm so glad that you can draw boobs. I can draw y'all some nice I can make y'all some nice racks. Thoughts? I know how to draw shoes. And look at that. Rilo comes in bragging. I mean, if you would like to draw the shoe for me, I would not be opposed. I would also love to be wearing like cooler shoes. Because like, there's so many cool ones, especially boots. I do like looking at like fancier boots like this. They look so cool. Do I have anything that would ever make me want to wear something like that? Unfortunately, no. I have no fashion taste. And about there, and about here. On that piece there. Alright. See, as long as you can get the bare essentials of the shape, you can then weed it down to being what you want it to be. Sometimes you just gotta slow it down. Understand what you're drawing. Actually look at what you're drawing. Get that bigger. And you guys believe I'm a professional? Okay, I'm now focused. Can't wait to finish this and then never draw him again. Because his design is gonna stress me out. She's like, oh, your design takes too much work. But he do look so cool. Well, I hate a sneaker face growing up. I'm guessing I had a sneaker face. It didn't stick, but I still know how to draw them fairly well. I can draw them with a reference. My thing is designing them to look nice. To make them look believable. In case you couldn't tell, I am not a fashion designer. And if I'm just drawing them based on a reference, yeah, that's easy. I can do that, no problem. Tell me to make an original shoe. I will pay you to never tell me that again. Never ask me that again. Yeah, why am my line so thick? The lines are thick with 2 C's. This pant leg over there, and I think the Gucci. I think I faked knowing how to draw the boots enough. Kind of, maybe. The angles are really bad. For the most part, I have the entire outfit. My shoe drawings are like a boot. Maybe some strings on them if I have to design it myself. I like going with the belt tactics for some reason. Shout out given to Binook. Who gave you a shout out? Who said you could do that? For your mom. Get out of here. Aw, Purple Oak. It wasn't you, was it? How dare you? Oh. I'm big again. Yippee! I'm huge. I'm so huge. What is... Wait, hold on. Why are you being that way? There you go. Hit. Ow, 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 ow. And I yawn again. Hi. I forgot to turn that off again. Oh, crazy lore drop time. This character here. We're gonna talk about his lore. Alright. I can tell. This is Purple right now. Every time he gets a lore drop, he's so excited. Just like that. This Mr. Mans here, his name is Kane. I've not thought of a last name. Don't ask me that. So far his lore is... he works as a bouncer at a nightclub. And... he works as a bouncer at a nightclub, who eventually met his first, the middle one, boyfriend, through connections to one of the owners, who is such a social, lovable, well, maybe not lovable, but social butterfly, who knew Tiger, which is the one in the middle, and they eventually started dating, and then this guy, his name's Bitmap, DJ Bitmap, also frequently gets commissioned or works at the club there as, wouldn't you know, a DJ. Who definitely gets shit-faced almost every other time. Because boy, he cannot handle his own alcohol. And that won't stop him. He's a partier. He hosts a bunch of raves and stuff. And he's pretty good at his job, but oh my god. His Zoomer energy. Big Zoomer energy. And yes, they are all a nice little poly group. And I love them with all of my heart. And I will kill anyone that ever tries to hurt my babies. Take my artist pen and jab you in the sides. Jab, jab. Yes, I don't know if he's a lightweight or he just has no self-control. Tiger I can see being a lightweight. He's not much for any of the kind of partying things that Bitmap can get into. He can socialize. He's probably gone to like some of the raves just to hang out and dance. But like, he's not doing any hardcore things. Bitmap, he's on the floor dying. Don't worry, that's his normal state. It's him at like 3 in the morning. It's fine. Tiger's already left and gone to bed. That's me every time I get Rin lore. Well, you get no more, because there is no more. You ran out of your Rin lore. See, that's what you get. That's what you get. And you know why? Because you exhausted the use of the lore time. So, ha. Hee hee, ha ha. Make some up. I will not make some up. I can't. If I make some up, I will forget. And they'll be used against me in court. I guess I'm not the only one with shoe fashion sense. Which should not be the case considering I have shoes covered in tied up trash and maggot. Oh! You have what? I believe you should throw those shoes out. I'm not a professional or anything, but I think you should get rid of those. Ew. Going all out and dying. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He always makes it home. Although, it might have gotten slightly worse since his lovely, amazing, tall, bouncer boyfriend can carry him home. And he definitely just doesn't throw him on the couch call him a disappointment, and then go to bed. Just like, ugh, not again. God damn it. Bitmap. To that, or he leaves him on the floor. He probably leaves him on the floor to think about his actions. It's fine. Maggot cheese, that's what I'm saying. Those are my work boots. I step in that stuff or have it splashed on me on a daily, and I'd rather not have... Okay, well then there's a reason for that. I thought it was just like boots in a bag that was just long forgotten. It just sits there, rotting away. But they're working boots. That makes so much more sense. He's just like me for real, for real. I don't know what you're doing in your day-to-day life, but don't follow him. Bad. No getting shit-faced. Alright, gonna color everything in here. Let me decide if I wanted him to have gloves or not. One of his things is he's also not a very touchy person. At least not with other people. So when kicking people out, he uses his hand tail thing to handle most of the interaction-based things. Because, ew, people. He's the introvert. He's not shy, he's an introvert. God, I've had him for such a long time too. He's like one of my favorite designs I have. I love him. He has lore. So much lore. Hello, Jay. Welcome, welcome. That's what I was thinking, just dirt shoes. There's gotta be context. No context means wild thoughts. I did not draw your sleeve, that's fine. I'll ignore that. Fingerless gloves with knuckle bumps. That's what I thought. Because it would be able to hide the basically prosthetic arm. The robo arm. I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like his shoes shouldn't even fit over his feet. Because both of his legs are also made out of machine. They do have some poking out bits. Tail hand wax sounds so goofy. But also, if you make him mad enough and he picks you up with the tail, you might be able to see God. Because you're going to be launched the ever-loving hell away from the place. Very popular club. Very annoying people that try to make their way into it. And he gets paid. Another bit of lore. I'll put some free women here. He makes a decent amount of money. And being as he's not a very extroverted person, he's a gamer. And one game that he is known to be a whale in is none other than Genshin Impact. He's the one spending $600 to C6 for Reno. But it's his own money, so it's fine. He gets to. And yes, he is proud of that. Oh no, he's into kanji keys. Yes, he is. I will drop you on the floor. What did I do? No, not boots, shoes, sneakers to be precise. Oh wait, I missed something. Oh wait, no, I read that one. Do you at least have some fashion shoe sense? I feel like Purple doesn't. I get that vibe. Purple would be like me. Shoes are shoes. I think it's concerning if I'm the one that has the best here. My main character has toeless socks. I only design for women's shoes and platform shoes with goldfish? Platform shoes with goldfish. I have many questions. Are the shoes made out of goldfish? Or do they have goldfish design? Because I would love to see a giant slipper that's just a goldfish. Honestly, you basically win. You win that idea. Okay, where do I have your main? That color is going to be the main part of your prosthetics. Forgot there was a reason why I had that one lower. Why does your arm stick out so much? Oh, that's just how I colored it. That's how. Cause I'm so smart. And that's gonna bother me now. Yeah, I think I can do that. Actually, maybe not the orange. I kinda wanted the red somewhere in this design. No, you can't make me. No. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. God, you're so impatient. There, tap water. Okay, check your DMs. Should I be afraid first? Better be some good-looking goldfish shoes. Oh my god. You know what? That's much better than what I thought. I remember seeing these. I think the first time I ever seen platforms that had like the inside water thing. Kind of like a waterbed, but in the platform part of it. In the platform sole. Whatever it's called. I don't know if it was like... I want to say it was like a movie or something. It was some kind of parody thing. Or like comedy. It was like a giant platform. It was huge. They're walking like 6 inches of water. And it did look kind of cool though. There's old-fashioned ones where the entire foot is an aquarium. But I guess it's mostly heels now. I've only ever seen it in the platform part, not the entire shoe. Also, I've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I am gonna take a quick break, get a snack, get some more water. Everyone else, do the same. Also, welcome back, Fuzzleberry. Now you go, take a break too. Everyone take a break. Everyone get up, stretch, do the things. I will be back in 5 minutes. Whoa! I have returned. Was there a crime? Did anyone do something stupid? Who did it? Something happened. I feel it. You call Kane Apon? I guess his colors do kind of make him look like an apalm. But how dare you? It's kind of funny. But how dare you? Apalm only he has no tan. So Apalm's just... He just have a hand tail. How dare you? Oh, I see how it is. The moment I come back, you run for it. Yes, and I'll do it again. Such a cute BRB screen. Thank you. I use that same screen for my start and BRB. Been kind of wanting a different one. But I don't know what to do for the next one. I think I have an idea because I think it's funny. But you guys will have to see that later. I'm gonna go eat more usable sand. No, my usable sand! How could you? No, Roman, don't eat the sand too! Stop it! Don't knock it till you try it. Listen, okay. Weird confession time. Of all the textures that I would love to eat, sand is one of them. It has such a nice crunch to it. And I can't explain why. I just can't. There's something about sand. Just light it one. This is later. Sand just feels really good under my teeth. There's something about it. If anyone disagrees with me, don't knock it till you try it. But Newbie is a hater. Every time I say sand feels nice under my teeth. Big fat hater. That's why he's not here to defend himself. Ha. This is so dark. Definite colors are gonna be a little wonky. I want to use every color on them, but also at the same time, I'm trying to use it everywhere at once. Oh, you're only saying it because of the hand on the tail? I thought you also said that because he's purple. I gotta stop having purple. Alright, quick question without Googling or anything. Who here at least knows what skirt pleats are and can name at least 3? I feel like I know what a skirt pleat is, but I didn't know there were multiple of it. Are skirt pleats like a design of how a skirt flows? Question mark? Like versus something that's more puffy versus one that's more tighter around the legs? Is that what a skirt pleat is? I feel like I'm wrong. I'm having like another image in my head of a skirt pleat, but I don't know if that's it either. I don't know how to describe what I'm imagining. I know things, I swear. I'd have 2 nickels at this point for hearing streamers talking about eating sand. Listen. It's good though. You don't understand. The sand. Okay. Now here's straw. I didn't have... Pants are supposed to be this color, but I made that color the shirt. Hold on. I don't want that matching the tail either. How do? I definitely want the boots to be darker. Maybe if I change the shirt entirely. Like, I don't like the pants matching the tail too much. So originally I was not going to give him the tail, but I'm like... But I like the idea of him not liking to physically touch people. So he uses the tail as a way to not do that. I think he's more of an orangey. I don't quite hate that. What other colors do you have on you? I feel like it's too flashy. Ooh, okay, hold on. I like this color. Okay, I think that actually adds nicely. That way the pants can be separate from the boots. Hell yeah. The other thing I forgot to do is these bright inserts. I'm basically going to cut into his skin. Some red in there. Never drew that foot. Now, there's something with this boots. It can't all be one color. I want this part to be metal. If I go more towards red. Eh. Okay, that color doesn't look bad. Is it a robotic tail? Yes. I do have a sketch of how it attaches to him. Because it is a part of his body. And how he's able to move it, it is like a link that connects to his spine. So he's able to just move it freely. So it's not like a robotic belt that he has and can just deattach it. It just is literally on his body. It's widowy on his body. That is not the button that I hit. Damn it. The boots don't look horrible. They just don't look as nice as I want them to. I kind of want this part of the shoe to be metallic. I don't know what color would be good metallic. This could be a shading thing where it looks better if it's just rendered out. Okay, the gray actually doesn't look that bad. It is more of a rendering thing. That'll make it look better. Oh! Ooh, but it looks painful and heavy. Heavy, probably. Painful, I think over time he doesn't really feel it anymore. Sure, getting it on hurt. Honestly, your ancestors should never have ditched the tail. You know, you're so right. Why did we get rid of that? We could have tail fashion. You know how cool it would be to be able to, like, accessorize your tail? Oh, missed opportunities. Can't believe they said, you know what? We don't need this. This is unimportant. Did I ever... I did not color that. Delete all this extra stuff for now. Now you can actually see. Now you can actually see what I'm working with. I don't know if I want to keep... Nah, he does good look with some eyeshadow. Right? Eyeshadow goes above the eye. I don't wear makeup. I don't know makeup names. I think it's eyeshadow. Having a tail would be so cool. Tail fashion would go so hard. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He'll probably lean forward more because he's back heavy. Yes. That makes sense. Bro's gonna have a hunchback when he's old and gray. Dinosaur counterweight. It would also be a good way to lean on things. Like, he always has something that would be touching the ground that he can just lean. And lean back. Lean back. What if one half? What if one eye? See the vision? See the vision? We see the vision. Except I'm having every color in his eyes. I don't like every color. I think I just really like the yellow and orange. We do need to have the purple. Yeah, I think that pops out nicer. Alright, the Kane concepts. Now I have to do light art. Oh! Ring even. Banubi, stop talking physics. We're talking fashion over here. That's why he's in Twitch. Twitch is the nerd talk. We got the science, the weapons, the historical things. YouTube, we got the fashion. We got the fashion, the designing. We got the fun stuff. Don't hurt my brain. Now I'm gonna start a war between the two of you. Twitch and YouTube must fight. Never. Hey, hey! Get out of here. You're not supposed to be in the YouTube chat. Banned. Dun, dun. This is one of few characters I have that actually have a different nose shape. I don't know how defined I want it. Hello, Raj. Welcome, welcome. Damn nerds over here, over there. Eat sand. Yeah, we're the sand eaters over in the YouTube. Hell yeah. Crunch, crunch. YouTube be the cooler fashion talk. Shaking my head. Oh, but Newbie right though. They do have emotes over there. Wait, why do you have access to all my emotes? When did you- are you sub to me? When did you sub to me? What the fuck are you- stop subbing to me! Stop it! Yeah! Was good. Was good. Arctic Heart. Fun. It's good so far. I don't know if I want to give. I think I'll give him more defined lips and color. I've never been good at lips, no matter what kind of character it is. I'm going to attempt it. Plus his face shape's also different than what I normally do. He has a very long face. I don't have a concept on here anymore. I had a concept where how his head shape should be. It looked nice. Also the dual YouTube chat feature is so cool. I need to figure that out and how to do the same. Listen, it's so easy. For some reason, I just didn't do it for such a long time because I didn't fully watch a video. Oh, bless my lovely mod purple. I can't. It for such a long time. I just didn't have it. What I use for the YouTube chat or the YouTube and Twitch chat is called Botrix. It's so easy. You literally just log into it, connect your accounts, and then you put it as. What do I have it as? Is it a browser? Where's my chat? Overlay. Not those. Am I in here? Ah. What kind of thing is it? Oh! They changed how you add sources. Oh, interesting. That's recently created. Oh, I kinda like that. Okay, well, anyways. You make it a browser. And then, that's it. Done. It's so simple. It's so simple. It took me so long to do it. Brad's coming in here with the Riz. The Rizzler in my chats? Why the long face? Eh. Because he hates humanity. That's why. I mean, look at what humanity did to him. They made him into a robot man. Just the angle of the head that I'm making complicated looking. It's not that complicated. Just for some reason, my brain cannot fathom this angle. It's gotta have that sharp draw line. He's looks maxing for real, for real. I feel like there's something. I don't think your hair is angled correctly. That's how I'm imagining it. Ooh. Yep. I think it's supposed to be more aligned there. Yes. I'll need to note that down. Thank you, thank you. You are very welcome. I may say I'm the most professional streamer out there. I have so many things to also learn. Streaming be hard sometimes. You can call me the Raj Lord. I feel like that's not a great name. Maybe you might want to workshop that one. Yeah, think about that one for a bit. My username that isn't my real name, by the way. No, not at all. Wait, hello, Blue Fly. Welcome on. Appeared out of the blue. That's why I love these jokes. Y'all coming in here with dad jokes. You're not my dad. how I moved it ever so slightly now. You look so blurry. I wish there was a better way to transfer something without screwing up the pixels that much to make it that blurry. Hate it. What's wrong with Roger? It's so listen. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just now I'm only thinking of the diddler. Okay. There's been so many names that they add lure at the end and I don't like them. Freaking Rizzler, Diddler. I feel like there's another one. Looksbexer. Looksler. Yeah. It's not a good name, you deserve better. I swear, that's my thought process. You deserve a much nicer name. I know that your thing should be bigger. You're missing Mustache Man from the good list point though? Mustache Man. Mustache Man? You're making me all blue. Make me all blue. And it was all yellow. Where's Mustache Man? Important information I need to know. A thick neck. Thickest of necks. Next level. Thickness. That sounded too corny. Sorry. I haven't slept in so long. Why aren't you sleeping? Go to sleep. Rest. I don't think you want me to type out his name in chat. Huh. See, now you have me curious, but now I'm afraid. I'm curiously afraid. You know, maybe we'll save that for another time. Or maybe not another time. Watch me figure it out later in the day and I'm just going, what? It was that. And I figured it out, because I'm so smart. Well, my brain do not process things right now. So the smarts is for... the smarts are for later. This music's gonna make me go crazy one day. Heartbound has a great soundtrack, but I'd love to use something that sounds different and is not copyrightable. Copyright free. I'm talking about names that oh! Mustache Man! I got it. I figured it out. I got it. God damn it. How did that one not? You know what? I'm so innocent. That's why. Distraction. Thank you, Banubi. You actually told me what it was in DMs. I'm glad both of you know I'm stupid. God damn. I'm just so innocent, guys. I'm such pure of heart, alright? I'm so pure. I should have gotten off of Funny Mustache Man. I'm so dumb. I sometimes witness Neko having aneurysms trying to read chat, and then also have to carry the guilt of making it worse with my typos. You should carry the guilt. You should carry the guilt. Go for the YouTube audio library stuff. Not gonna lie, that's what I've been doing. See, I did that. I've done that before. And I still get copyright claims. Or not claims, but I get copyright. No, they are claims. Claims or strikes are different. I get copyright claims, and I have to refute them. And there's a couple where it won't, even though it's just YouTube audio. They were annoying. They made me mad, so I stopped using it. Her brain power doesn't work in the morning. It's not even the morning! What do you mean? And it's 3 in the afternoon! My brain power is at full maximum drive. Right? Right, guys? Everyone's so mean to me. What did I do to deserve this? I gotta draw this. Not even. No, not crop. First one's so thick. Thicken. Such a small detail that no one would probably notice, except me. But I notice it. So therefore, I have to. I have to commit. I've also used no copyright sounds before. Into Thank you, Boo. Peek? Someone say peek? 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 No peek. Peek? No peek. Peek? No peek. Oh. Fish! So 2 things. The reason I haven't been sleepy in a while is because I have loads of work to do tonight. And 2, lovely art as always. The hair looks pretty cool. Thank you. But get some rest when you can. Take care of yourself as much as you can. It's the morning. I work in EST time. So, it is not the morning, it's afternoon. Bruh, that is pain. I have not yet faced that, thankfully. I did not know that could happen. This was during my earlier streams. Like, when I first popped in. It could have changed since then. But out of spite, I just haven't used it. Because in spite is a very, motivating factor. At the time, I also didn't have a mic, so we would only be playing the music. So it could have been striking that, be like, you're just playing our music. The fuck? Stop it. Get clipped. Plus, I don't think YouTube Library can also be used on Twitch. I could be wrong about that, but I'm going to assume that it can't be used on Twitch as well. I should probably fact check that later, because I don't know. Grounded? No grounded. Stop it. Boo, get out of here. How is everyone doing in chat? You know what? That's so right. How is everyone doing? Y'all doing good? Except Boog over there, who's complaining that I don't play games. It's technically way early for me because I'm normally up at night. That's because you're crazy. No Boog, no grounded either. But it'll be your more bet than me. Y'all are gonna argue about your personas over there? Is that what I'm gonna hear? Bet versus bunny? Then try yourself as a bet more. Y'all. I'm good, I'm playing Sandistry. You guys are so amusing, you know that? If I can finish the line art to the main body, I'll be happy. Because not only did I want to finally do this, finally give my boy a proper ref. I wanted more examples for my commissions. Because if you didn't know, if you're not a fan of designing clothes, and would love for someone else to do it for you, on my VGen, I have a surprise me outfit design for 30 or is it 35? How much do I charge? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I am human. Thank you, Vejan. I'm not evil AI. I have it for 35. So if you send me a character in either a vibe or nothing at all, I will design your character an outfit. So if you would like that, go ahead and commission me over at vgen.co/animeneko63. I also have other things on there. I'm a raccoon. I too am a bat. A baseball bat. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I tried to draw, then my iPad died, and now watching Doctor Who. It's such a Boog thing to do. Okay. I have no words for that. Just need to finish the line art for this, and I think I'll call it quits today. I'll be donezo onezos. That would be helpful to making a male torso. Look at a male torso. Male torso. I don't want heavy muscles, but I don't want a string bean either. You're kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, can I see chat? I'm gonna have to deal with it for a hot second. Dun, dun, dun. Well, this would be much better in shading. If I can get rough ideas. Oh, this looks like I have no idea what I'm doing. I swear I do. I swear. Just I'm better at shading muscles than just doing liner for them, because I just don't work that way. I think I should rest a little bit so I can stop saying random things. Blue French fry, please go sleep. Go close your eyes for a bit. Just rest. Rest. You deserve it. Go do it. Recently broke up with my girlfriend. I feel a little insane. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Have you guys gone through a bad breakups? I fortunately have not. Unless Panubi wants to say something. Huh? You bad bitch. I have not, but hopefully you can take the time to heal. Take some time to take care of yourself and all that. Feel better, do what you need to do. No murder, no crime. You're not allowed to do those. I just got back what I missed. Nothing but newbie. Don't worry about it. Nothing at all. I didn't say anything. Anyways. Hoping you get more people in chat. I mean, I'm happy with all of you guys. You guys are so nice. And do I have 8 people? I got lurkers in my YouTube? Hello! I should also say, if you watch my stuff and you're a lurker, I appreciate you just as much as people that lurk in my chat. Because I too am usually a lurker. Sometimes chats are scary. I mean, like, look at the people in my chat. They're terrifying. They call me Stinky and I get recruited to a fish army? It's terrifying out here. You never know what's gonna happen. And sometimes they ask to be put in jail because they're weird. I can't do murder. What kind of cruelty are you forcing? Listen. You have to heal and then go do the Mordors. Because what if you mess up and then you get caught? Come on. That's why you gotta heal first. See, I'm looking out for you. Jail? No jail. You can't crime on an empty stomach. Come on, I can get that leg. Just no. How does he get any of his pants and stuff on? The world may never know. I'm certainly not one to find out how he gets his pants on. Jail bars mentioned? No jail bars. Cannibalism can be done on an empty stomach. It can be. But you gotta save some stuff for later. Well, it can't be, because you gotta cook it. Think these cannibals aren't cooking the food, they're just eating it raw, dog? Come on. Some cannibals actually have manners. Mama Brown. Brown, brown. What's happening in that way? I'm going to assume it's players and stuff. I know what I'm doing. Come on, hand. Make the line. I'm gonna go up to there. Don't lie, I heard it. Nuh-uh. I don't know what you're talking about. There's something so comedic about your chair creaking periodically. I don't know what it is. Listen, it's a part of me. It's my personality. Don't you like it? It's better than my desk. If I move my keyboard thing, I have a little thing underneath the desk where you put the keyboard and like mouse, and you can slide it like towards you or back in. I have been yelled at many times because I started using it again because I got a Bluetooth keyboard in the new tablet. I had to put it in a different spot. It's very loud and very squeaky. So much so that I've been yelled to go get WD-40 for it. It bad. It is like ear-piercingly bad. But if you sub to me today, I will ruin everyone's day by squeaking it into the mic. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that to you guys. I swear. I'm not that mean. Sometimes. Half the stuff looks like it's bolted to his skin. If you ruin my ears, I'm going to start calling you Anime Gecko 3. Why would you do that? I would have to change my entire model and everything. I'd have to become a new person. I wouldn't be me anymore. And I would start doing React content. You wouldn't do that to me. Right? Right? You wouldn't do that to me? You wouldn't do that to me? Isn't there some dude that dresses like a gecko and asks people in like Discord calls about their sins? Is that what you want me to turn into? Is that the future you want from me? I don't watch that guy, but some of those clips are really funny. It's been so long since I've actually thought about that guy too. He hasn't appeared in my feed in forever. My hand is not doing the things I want you to be doing. Like, you're incorrect. Stop. A step worse then turns you into a marketable plushie. turns you into a reaction streamer. Oh, that'd be so funny too. I don't think react content's that bad. Like, sometimes I won't even know about videos unless I'm watching someone react to something. Or they're videos I've seen before, but seeing someone overly react to it is sometimes it's good. There's only like 2 channels I've seen that do react stuff. I watch Soup, which I think it's like Dallas something. Him and Ethan do react things, and they react to the dumbest things. Awful things that I would never want to look at ever in my life. And then I'm happy that I'm normal. Because dear God, what did... the cringe that they find is terrifying. And then Nogla and Terrorizers react, which that's usually how I get some of my like gaming news and stuff like that. Which is very nice. Hearing their opinions on like certain gaming aspects is also good too. 'Cause I'm not that well endowed with gaming knowledge or like the hot topics of gaming world. But other than that, that's really all I watch. In Markiplier's reacts way back in the day, but he did like 3 of those. I think that was it. He was not that invested in doing them. Then just behave, and then bad things won't happen to you. Also, I have no idea what guys you're talking about. That's fine. All the dudes I'd be talking about are weirdos anyways. They don't deserve subs. All their followers and subs should go to me. Like, I'm so much cooler. So much cooler. Right, guys? Okay? I'm so cool, right? Guys? Guys? Please! Now can I draw a hand? Actually, this is gonna be the easiest hand because I actually have to divide them into segments. Therefore, understanding what anatomy is. We haven't talked about the last finger. He did his best. Your hand is way too big. Move the knuckles down. Move everything inwards. Also save, because I haven't done that in a while. I'm almost there. I won't do this anymore. I'm gonna make a channel live streaming as I react to your live streams in real time, infinite content glitch. Oh yeah? What if I never stream again? It'd be funny if you just live stream my things and nothing else. I'm reacting, it's just a PNG of you. And it just makes different faces occasionally. Nothing else. There's no other changes. Then you can get monetized, and then I can copyright claim you. And then I steal all your money. My villain arc. Mushroom. Okay, that part's usually on the inside of the arm. There's so much line. Here's all my line. I'm like almost there, but it feels like I'm not. Also, I never draw the other foot. Because I was lazy. Why is my knee so much higher? That foot. Quickly I'm drawing armor. I hate drawing armor. Armor can look really cool. But dear god, I hate drawing it. I'm almost there. See if I can fake it. Now, if I sketch these out fully, I would not have a struggle trying to figure out how to draw it. But did I do that? Nah. Do I learn? Yeah. Will I ever learn? Yeah. Please send help. I shall not send help. I shall stop watching me suffer. No one ever wants to send help nowadays. So rude. Everyone's only about the content. Okay. Now for you. Tail hand. I'm not gonna make this part too complicated. We'll leave it as such. How to do make the same lines for 20 years until I get it right. Oh, the best I can do is send you ice. Okay, well, specifically raspberry flavor. Okay, well, I've actually. What ice cream have I been recently eating? I think it's called black raspberry ice cream. And I have an entire container of it. I like it. It tastes great. I have discovered I do not like eating large amounts of it. Like, I could eat a pint of it and that's probably it. Not even a pint. Because boy, I could down any other ice cream. Mint ice cream. Gone. Dead. Eaten. Didn't share. Won't share. Don't even ask. But like just the black raspberry all by itself, no other flavors or anything, it's just, for some reason, it's a little much. It's still good. But it's not down the ice cream good. Now if it's dark raspberry chocolate truffle, I'll die for it. I'll sacrifice a man for it. That one is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, that first line I had was actually pretty good, and I questioned it. I questioned my own skill. Okay with that. The line art is done. Is this like too big? No, just the angles looking at it. The line art's done. I done did it. See? And it's only 3 hours and 43 minutes in. Oh. Okay. I think that is gonna be all the time I have for today. Let's go see if I get yelled at to go play crowd. Time to sit in the waiting room. Whee! Change the streams or just chatting. Hey guys, how you doing? What's up? It's me. It's your girl. AnimeNico63. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get yelled at to play ground. I didn't even say bye yet. And y'all are kicking me out? You're kicking me out already? Fine. Be that way. But before you go, let me chill out some amazing things. If you would like to see more things from me, art-wise, content-wise, be sure to follow me on all platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, VGen, Twitterhouse, Twitter, Blue Sky. I'm on it all. Same username, AnimeNeco63. Because I'm very creative. It's my entity. No one can have it. I must have every single account that uses the name. It's mine. Okay, so you juggling knives? Maybe. That one's under a secret account. You're gonna have to go fish for that one. That's Anime Neko Dangerous 36. Where I do amazing dangerous stunts that you see at a circus. And I'm great at it. Never cut my arm off. Don't worry about that. Anyways, and if you would also like to commission me, if you like my work, hit me up on VGen. I take commissions ranging from only $5 to however much you want to pay for me for a project. I've done bigger projects. I've been doing concept art for other people right now. Been great. One of my most popular ones right now on VGen are the outfit designs, so if you want me to design an outfit for your character, I got it. Then it's not too dangerous, is it? Listen, you gotta have skill. It's not dangerous if you don't if you understand how it works. I'm glad you're listening to the stream and already sending me around. Now you're on peak. Why are you on peak again? Get out of here. Shoot. Boo. Get out of here. Yeah. Shoot. Get off my stream. Alright. And without further ado, thank you to all my chatters, my lurkers, and everyone in between. I hope to see you next time. And I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming probably Power World because I have an Inception. I haven't played it in forever. Power World, Power World, and didn't play it last week, so we gotta play this week. We gotta play tomorrow. I gotta grind. We gotta do more things. So, see ya. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Thanks for the stream. You are so welcome. Thank you all for coming. I love you all. Mwah. Kisses for all of you. Mwah.